Yo guys, and welcome back for another Blue Protocol Star Resonance video. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about the Shangri-La Frontier collaboration. So it's not actually under the events, it's actually under this special banner here that you can click on, and yeah, we'll go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, first things first, I wanted to say that they made this collab as unintuitive as humanly possible, and I'm not a huge fan of that. So we'll go ahead and move on from that. So there is going to be a summon, a gotcha system for this. So the way that this works is you get points that you can then spend on your draws. You do get one for free, and then there's also an extra 500 points that you can get here, which does total for 6 total free pulls from what I can see. Once you do run out of points, if you do want to do a summon, you can see that it cost me 57 rose orbs to actually do my next summon, and in most cases this should be the case. It should be that or cheaper because of the refund that you get from the basic event here. The 5 points that I have right now is the least amount that you can get refunded for getting, you know, the worst items. You are guaranteed to get the S tier prize on your 60th draw, so there is a 60 pity for getting the different outfits. The gotcha system does work in a little bit of a unique way, so each pull is either going to be a basic event or a lucky event. So the basic event here is basically just going to give you a small refund depending on how good your pull was. So an S prize gives you 50 points, A prize gives you 30, B 20, C 15, D 10, and E 5, which is why I have my 5 points up here. And also that is going to be the minimum amount that you will get from every single draw. And then if you do get lucky, which is a 25% chance of triggering, next draw will be free, 20% chance, 3 times bonus points was a 32% chance, 40% chance of S prize probability going up. This is a 40% chance of increasing your S prize probability. It's not saying this is your 40% chance of getting the S tier prize. So do keep that in mind. That's typically how this stuff will work. It will just increase it from like a 1% maybe to like a 1.5 or something like that. I don't actually have the exact information here, and also I don't see any way to actually get that information. Next draw excludes C, D, and E prizes at 8%. So that actually does seem pretty good, because that does mean that you'll be at least getting either the t-shirt or, you know, like a weapon or something like that, some kind of cosmetic that you can actually wear. And to clarify, although I'm not entirely sure because I didn't get any of them, I'm pretty sure what happens is when you do your summon, like I'll do this one right here, I'm pretty sure what will happen is you get a ticket that you can exchange. And so if you do get lucky and you can get something better and you're doing better than me, hopefully, who just keeps getting these E tier prizes, hopefully, I think what that means is that you can go into the store and then you can just pick whatever prize you want. So I do think if you get an S tier reward, you can just pick if you want Emul's or Sunraku's attire, I think. And again, I don't know for sure. I'm gonna check over on the test server probably to see if this is available over there. If it is, I can try and test that out, and then I'll put it in a pinned comment down below. If you are going to be spending rose orbs, don't forget we have our creator code that you can put on the website when you go. We'll have the link in the description below, but also it should be on screen now. If you just type in my name, it's totally free, but it does help support me if you're going to be going for some of these cosmetics. Thank you guys very much. I greatly appreciate the support there, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see more stuff like this and the future collabs coming on down the road. Now there is some other stuff as well. You can get badges, which look pretty cool. Some cool titles: Trash Game Hunter, Pure Paladin, and Your Bunny Guide. I've already done one summon and I did get my Rakuro badge already, which is pretty cool. So that's all there really is in terms of what's free to play. After that, you can get some of these other tickets for doing kind of daily stuff and those other missions, but these tickets are going to be used for only some of the stuff, not really the summons and everything. So if we go into the Astral store here, you can see that you can use these tickets to buy more other items, so avatar frames, and then you can buy these blind boxes to help give you these these badges, for example, or if you want to get the posters. There's kind of a lot of posters and stuff, so make sure if you do want to get all these that you do these every day. There's the mini standee box, so if you want the standee stuff, you can get those. But yeah, that is going to be roughly the cost of it. Now, a critique here, there is a shirt that you can get, but if you're a character with a large chest, you'll see that the text is actually disjointed here, and so yeah, the texture for the text is actually not correct. So hopefully they go and fix that. That's something to consider. You know, it's an anime video game, and I would assume most people with female characters, or at least a decent amount of them, are gonna have fairly large chests, so kind of an oversight. Anyway, I do think that the weapons, the back skin, particularly Sunraku's Twinblades, actually looks pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of the great sword personally, but you know, it's up to you guys. Again, I think the Twinblades are pretty cool, but they are part of the gacha system, and again, only 6 free pulls there. Sunraku's outfit, you know, it's not really for me. Emil's outfit, it's okay. Here, I can show you guys in a better picture here. We go here, and then I can hit this button. This is Emil's outfit. Emil is the bunny that goes around with Sunraku in Shangri-La Frontier. And then if we scroll down, you can see this is the outfit for Sunraku. If you're a female character, you do get this top right here. And then obviously you would end up getting the bird mask as well. And this is what the bird mask looks like. So you know, if this is your thing, more power to you. It's not mine. So I'm not particularly very excited about this collab. I do think the Emil outfit is a little better than I had previously anticipated, but again, not really my vibe either. And I'm not really going to be spending rose orbs on this, which is the alternative. So overall, I would say my thoughts on this event are pretty not great. I would say this is like a 4 out of 10 collab, maybe. It's real not good, guys. It's pretty much only cosmetics, and the gameplay I had to do in order to get my dailies done, I did not enjoy. I stood for 5 minutes in a conga line, and actually what that meant was I ran up to the NPC and I went AFK for like 5 minutes. That was pretty much it. So yeah, if you guys are interested in the cosmetics, you know, it'll be cool, but if you're not, yeah, it's probably going to be a pretty lackluster collaboration for you. I kind of figured that was going to be the case, and that's part of the reason why I didn't hype it up in my previous video. But I did actually have a discussion with the content helpers, and hopefully they'll get the feedback back to the team that the collaborations really need to include some kind of gameplay element. If we had been hunting a special cool boss or something like they actually do in the Shangri-La Frontier anime, I think that could have been a lot better and at least more well perceived, even if there wasn't a lot of free pulls for trying to get like these special cool looking stuff. But yeah, that's just kind of the it is what it is moment. I'm hoping that the Fairy Tail collab is a lot more interesting and they can really expand on what it means to be a collab in this game, but ultimately we'll have to wait and see. Let me know in the comments down below, what are you guys thinking about the collab? Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. I think it's just a pretty small event, but hopefully they'll add more in the future. You know, that's always a possibility. Maybe next week we get some more awards, or maybe these refresh or something like that. I don't think that's the case, but we'll have to wait and see. So let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, if you're enjoying the collab, if you're going for some of this stuff, if you do decide to pull for some of this stuff, let me know how many rose orbs it took you to get it. I'm really curious to see if some people are going to end up getting lucky and get it on their free pull, for example. It would be very cool, and best of luck to all of you guys going for these cosmetics. Like the video if you guys like the video down below, and then don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more stuff like this and the other collabs as they come out as well, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Peace out, guys.